This is the full review of the Pixel Experience Plus, which I have been using in my Poco X3 Pro since around a week now. So in today's video I'm going to talk about its pros and cons, so let's get started. And I'm going to give you my overall opinion, like should you get this ROM or use this ROM or not. First of all, in terms of updates, this ROM is awesome. Like it has given me 2 updates recently, and here you can check also system update, and there you go. Right now it is on the latest version. And one more thing, if Android 12 is coming, obviously it is coming right now, like in a few days it will be out, then yes, this ROM will be among the first ROMs to get Android 12. So don't need to worry that when will this work and how will it get Android 12. You just have to go in settings, you have to go in system, you have to go in updates. In system update you will get this notification that Android 12 is here, you want to install or not. So don't need to delete any of your data, all your data will be saved, and yes, this will be running Android 12 then. That will be even awesome. Now let's talk about its pros. First of all, the overall UI is very smooth. The notification shade is also very useful. You can turn off the things you don't need, and overall everything is just very responsive. And there are a lot of tiles right now. Here we have a screen recorder as well. Many of you guys asked about this, so here you can see it has a screen recorder. It can record the microphone and the internal audio, and both also at the same time. That is awesome. Like if you were recording a gameplay, you can record your voice as well as the game's voice at the same time. That's basically awesome. And it can also show touches if you want, so that's one thing. The screen recorder is awesome. Now the second thing which is awesome is its wallpapers. Like obviously Google phones have some awesome wallpapers, and here we can see it has a lot of good wallpapers. I'm going to use this for the sake of the video, but here also in the settings you can change, like this one. Okay, this one also looks really dope. Then we have this one. Let's just tap on this one. This one looks really dope as well. So these are the things. Wallpapers are abundant in this ROM. Now let's talk about its haptics, like how good are the vibrations. Now in the settings you can see there is an option called sound. In sound you have an advanced, and here you can see we have a lot of options, and basically the vibration options are also there. Touch vibration, and actually it does work pretty awesomely. Like touch vibrations are really awesome. You can feel when you are typing in a keyboard, like yeah, I don't know you can hear or not, but these are very subtle vibrations, but they feel very awesome. So yeah, that's one thing. So yeah, the vibrations are really awesome. Now let's talk about Gcam. What is the scenario of Gcam running in this? Right now you can see I have installed Gcam in this Google camera, and this is the latest port. So let me just confirm that. Go in this one, and you can see here this is the 8.1.0.1, something like that. Now let me actually show you the samples. Now I've taken a lot of photos with this Google camera. Here, look at this. This photo came out so good. I'm like, this is just taken from a single snap. Look at the level of detail in this area, man. Like I have not focused on the watch, but still the watch is very clear. And the level of detail in this area, this is just, you know, a normal scenario. So that's one thing. Now this is also one photo of the Gcam. Look at the quality, man. Like you can see every detail of the pizza. So that's how good the photos are. We have taken a lot of selfies as well. These are the macro shots you can see. Really awesome. Like wow, that's awesome. Here also one macro shot. Then this is also one macro shot. That's awesome. Look at the quality. Like in MIUI camera you will not get this level of quality. And yes, every camera works. This is the ultra wide, this is the normal. Now many of you guys say that video recording does not work in Gcam in other cameras. Let me just test it and show you guys. In video you can see this is the normal camera. It has a stabilization as well. Now then we have the ultra wide, and ultra wide actually works as well. Now 60 fps doesn't work in ultra wide, but the video recording does work. Let me show you. So yeah, now you can see, yeah, there you go. You can see the video recording does work. So that's awesome. In ultra wide the video recording works. In the front camera the video recording works. So overall Gcam is working pretty awesome in this ROM. Now let's test its speakers. Now to be honest, the speaker quality I experienced from this earpiece here in the top, you can see, is even better than what I have experienced in MIUI. Now that is maybe due to the optimization of this Pixel ROM, but yeah, the speaker quality is really awesome. Let me just you know, I can't test it right now because otherwise maybe we will have a copyright strike. But yeah, overall the speaker quality is actually really awesome. Now let's talk about some quick things which are awesome. Number one, the Google Assistant button is very useful for me. I mostly use it every time. Like What's the weather today?
It'll be partly cloudy with a high of 34 and a low of 23.
So you can see it's pretty responsive as well. You have no problems in terms of the Google Assistant. Then we have one more very nice feature here, that is the Google Lens, that just tap here, give it the permissions, and boom, there you go. Now you can search anything you like.
Tap the shutter button to search.
So that's really awesome. So Google Lens is also quick there. If you want to search something, just type in, boom, there you go. So these are the things which are very useful, which are like awesome in this room. I just find it really useful. Now there was one bug which I noticed here in Instagram. Let me go there, and here if you go in my following, okay, if you haven't followed me, follow me on Instagram. Now the bug was, if I go into reels and I play any of the reels in the Instagram, let's just play one of these. Now you can see this is one reel going on right now. Okay, now if you want to post this as your own story, like let me just try to post it as my own story, add reel to your story, it crashes. But here right now, after the latest September 21 security update, it is not crashing. So that is really awesome. So like this is very awesome. Like let me just actually post this. Just there you go, share, and done. Now it is posted. Earlier what happened was, it was showing me an error that it cannot post. So that's one thing. This is really awesome. And yeah, this is one of my stories as well. Now these stories are really awesome, and yeah, it does work. That's really awesome. Now there are a lot of people who watch my videos and also subscribe, like this guy there, this guy there, this guy there, this guy. So yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram. Let me just show you my ID one more time. That's it, Tal_72. So yeah, that was one bug there, but now it's not working. Like now the bug is resolved. That's really awesome. Like in other rooms, when you have a bug, it's not going to be fixed. Here, everything is fixed. Now, overall, let me just tell you about its performance. I have played a lot of games as well, and to be honest, casual gaming is not a problem here in this room. It's awesome, and yeah, Snapdragon 860 works as expected. Now, a lot of people have asked me about which kernel I'm using. Right now, actually, I'm using any like the stock kernel, but I have used the live kernel in the past, and to be honest, that was really awesome. But I don't know why, after using live kernel, I found out a lot of touch issues in the ROM. Like sometimes the touch is not just freezing for a few seconds. Now those bugs I thought were in the ROM, but now after I installed the stock kernel, I realized that those bugs were actually not in the ROM, they were actually in the kernel itself. So that is one thing. Overall gaming, light gaming, heavy gaming, no problems at all. But yeah, there is just one catch. BGMI does not work in 90 fps. You have to do it your own way, like config or whatever you can do. So that's just one thing you have to keep in mind while installing this ROM. But overall, like gaming is not a problem here in this ROM. And one more thing which is really awesome is its multitasking. Let me just open some things and show you. Like there you go, there you go, and there you go as well. Here you go as well. Now if you switch between apps, boom, that's just so easy, bro. Like you can easily switch between apps without a breeze. Like boom, there you go, it's working perfectly fine. So that is one thing. And yes, one more pro tip: if you're using this ROM, go in display. In display, go in advance. In advance, do your screen timeout to 15 seconds and minimum refresh rate to 30. This will save up a lot of battery, and also the colors too boosted. This will save up a lot of battery, and overall everything will work perfectly fine. This is actually way better than MIUI, and that's the main reason I'm using this still today. So that's pretty much it for today's video. What do you think about this video? Tell me in the comments below. And yeah, my screen guard is broken, as you guys can see. Maybe like, yeah, you guys can see the screen guard is broken. So subscribe so that I can fix it. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.